Okay, so this is the fruit tier list for Grand Peace Online. First, I'm just gonna do overall, like ship farming, casual games, arena, PvP, 1v1s, 5v5s, everything just kind of mixed together. So, like boss farming, stuff like that. Everything mixed together. And then the second half will be PvP only, because I know a lot of you take this game competitively, like me. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, starting off with the Suke, obviously. I just had to put it here, honestly. This is the best fruit
It's
in the
god
game.
tier.
Exactly. The best fruit
Like,
in the game.
so good. You can go invisible. They just can't hit you. You're
Whoa,
invincible.
bro, what?
It's
That's
so good.
so busted. It's not like you can see the player's hockey. No.
Rock
And
throw, 150 damage.
you can add it to
Combo,
combos.
just keep spamming.
And like
Good.
no startup animation. And like no inline for it. It's a combo extender. It's just amazing. There's so many of them just because it's that good. Okay, next. Let's go over all the rares. Okay, barrier. Barrier's a weird fruit. Because you don't really need a lot of points into it. If you want to have it as just like to add on to your fun style. Because that's the really only way you can play barrier. You cannot main this fruit. You cannot put 500 points into this. It is not worth it. What are you going to do? Do 200 damage with a wall? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's just like the ultimate defense, but that's about it.
Yeah. Thing is, for like ship farming, it only has stairs as mobility, so if you don't have a Geppo, you're screwed over. I mean, the barriers are actually kind of good to protect your ships. In a pub, that'd be really useful if you want your friends to heal as you like find people. This could actually be good. This could potentially be good. But other than that, it's really not that good. Not a lot of mobility. And you really just need a main and find style if you're going to have this. Next, bomb. A lot of mobility. Can add to combos. Good knockback. But mediocre damage. Very counterable. You kind of look trash when you use it.
You'd think bomb would be like, explosive, big damage, but not really.
Yeah.
Its moves are kind of pathetic looking. Like, there's not much in style of it except for like self-destruct.
Yeah. So I would say it's better than barrier because you could actually put a good bit into it and possibly do good damage. Or you could add it for combos and all that. Still better than barrier in my opinion. Even though you can play a lot of defense with barrier. But let's say you're not on a team. If you're in 1v1s, what are you going to do? If you're just in a casual by yourself, what is barrier going to do to help you? Even then with other people, bomb could just help you on the offensive. But yeah. Next, the Mero no Mi. This thing is actually the best rare. Like, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's like definitely better than bomb and berry. By no means, it's not that good, obviously. Only C tier, but it's definitely best of the rare fruits.
Yeah, this is actually a good damage dealing, amazing combo fruit. But what holds it back is just zero mobility. If you want to get around the map, if you want to actually get out of water and you don't have... If you want to get out of the water and you... Let's say you're ship farming and you fall in, what are you going to do when you have Mero? If you don't have sword...
If you have Mero, I know from experience, I had Mero for a while, well, like a couple days, but I had it, and you just can't ship farm with it. Like, you have one good move for ship farming, and it, like... you just can't get out the water, so...
Yeah, pretty much. And so yeah, the stun though is really good. If you get hit by this ultimate, by your stun, you're like, goodbye, 200 health. You don't even have to put much into this, and it's still lasers. It's really good. It's just, yeah, kind of is held back. In a pub, if you're a go with a Mero, you can honestly clap some people. You can just stun them when they're not looking. That's so good. But anyways,
ultimate does great damage too. That's a big...
You don't even need much in it. Okay, next thing. Let's move on to the legendaries. The very bottom, Listen. You guys might... Okay, I'm kind of recording. You guys might hate me for this. But here's the ice. You know what? Ice is cool and all. Like, no pun intended. But the problem is, it does not do a lot of damage. I would know I had this, expecting it to, like, shred people for some reason. Let's just say it does not do that much damage. And you shouldn't really expect it to. This is meant for combos. This is meant for, you free someone, they're dead. But the thing is, if you're playing against someone with more than 2 brain cells who doesn't walk into ice, if they see you doing, like, Ice Age, or, like, Ice Sword, or Ice Partisan, or something like that, they're just not going to go near it. If you miss your move, like, what are you going to do? What are you gonna do when the other person starts taking advantage of you, missing your ice age? There's nothing for you to do. Kinda leaves you in some trouble, honestly. Next.
Sucks because like the fruit could be really, really good, you know, right? Like
Yeah.
if it just did more damage, it would probably be way better. But as it stands, it's basically just kind of
Yeah. The moves are kind of small, like for yeah. Next thing, you guys are really gonna hate me for this. Magma. I know, crazy. I can already hear you guys typing. Oh, but magma's the best fruit. But I can trade a magma for a Pika. Oh, but it's the best fruit. No, listen. You can block majority of the moves, and the one guard break takes like 2 seconds just to start up. Which, I mean, the good thing about it is that someone will see you doing that move. They won't know which move it is because all magma's moves look the same. So, I mean, the guard break is decent. But
I mean, John, I would say that I would move it up to like A tier just because it can go into barriers bubble.
how the heck would that move it up a tier? By giving
yeah,
it
that,
to a
that
bubble?
isn't a whole tier because nobody's gonna be using barrier
Who the heck?
in, like PvP and
How is
stuff.
that gonna affect
Barrier.
it? Okay, anyways, like I was saying, I mean,
Well, actually, one thing, magma, odd tier for ship farming.
yeah,
Farming
it's
fruit in the
basically
game,
the best
without
one.
a doubt. But
Yeah.
Burn the
water walking
AoE.
and giant AoE, it's
Oh
great.
yeah, speaking of water
but
walking,
it's-
forgot to say, ice has water walking, which really freaking helps the fruit. You can catch people, you can run from people on the water if you're on casual, which sucks to say, but you can actually pull that off, which is annoying. But that actually makes ice a good fruit for casuals. Forgot to mention that.
I feel like we should mention pretty much anything B or above is great. Like,
Yeah. Even Mero can
pretty much
be
any
great.
legendary fruit can be considered great. Like, even Mero you could consider great. Like, the only
Yeah.
truly fruits in the game are Bari and Bomb.
Yeah, okay, the two differences though, these two, one takes a lot of skill if you want to pull off in a casual, ship farming, arena, really anything. And the other one takes no skill. Can you guess which one? Yeah, ice actually takes skill. If you can pull this off, if you can catch people into a combo, if you can hit them down and like pull off something that freezes them, they're screwed. But magma takes no skill and people can easily counter it, which is kind of a problem. But it does have meaty damage, so yeah. I say we move on. Any other thoughts?
No, I feel good about that.
Okay. And then next, gravity. Yeah, solid A tier. Now this is before the nerf. For all I know, it could jump down
Yeah.
to a B or C. I doubt it will become a C. All Logies are just
Yeah.
really good.
Probably jump to a B though.
Or maybe even a low A. You guys are overreacting. It's not gonna get nerfed to the ground just because
like-
of combo.
Like, it's definitely really good for, speaking of combos, really good, probably the best infinite combo fruit in the game.
Well, yeah,
like,
but it's gonna get
which is why
nerfed.
the infinite combo is gonna be bad. But still, it can still do non-infinite combos. Like, y'all are freaking out, man.
Yeah, and with the gravity sword, it's so cool. And not to mention, let's say you pull up in a public with a hoverboard going 100 miles per hour. It's so trippy. And like the gravity sword is so cool and stuff. And also, let's say, in a tactical sense, you're getting comboed, right? You're getting attacked, and you're in a combo, and you have one little chance to break free, and they're about to rush you again. How do you get out? Other fruits,
Use
you might
Meteor
think.
Striker Fury.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
just-
other fruits, you might think like, oh, I should block. Oh, I should try dashing. No, just send a meteor at them. They're gonna run.
Yeah.
They're not gonna continue
just
a
run away,
combo.
and you can just kind of end their combo. Just spam the X or C keys when you're in the middle of a combo. Just go.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do about it when there's a meteor coming at them? I know no one, if it has more than one brain cell, is gonna continue fighting when a meteor is gonna hit them and do 120 damage. At least. Who's gonna, like, no. That's such a good mix-up option. You can really change the battlefield just with one move. It's so good. And gravity dominance, not to mention, is busted. Has such good range and such good damage, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Eric, you're the gravity user. What else is there about it that's good?
Well, for one, it has a pretty good fly since you can still use moves on it,
Yeah.
and it's kind of drippy because you can just make a rock out of like any material you stand on. So you can have some funny rocks, kind of drippy.
Yeah. Like if you're on
You
top
get
of
a cloud
on
in
top of the Coliseum, you could just turn the barrier.
Yeah, you just
into
get an
a rock.
invisible rock. That's funny.
That would be.
Also,
That'd be OP.
speaking about the other stuff about it though, pull I would know because Eric has used this on me. You can block it. If you block it, they're not really in trouble. They can be far away from you and do the pull. But if you don't block
Yeah.
it and you get pulled in, you're legit gonna be in like an in lag for 2 seconds, and they can do whatever they want to you. It's scary.
Yeah.
If you get pulled in,
So for some reason, pole has like really weird range. Like you can use a push which sends them flying, and then just use a pull again, so you can just push them away and pull them back. Like that's really good.
Yeah, and it does good damage with just a pull. Anyways, I think that's enough about Zushi. I say we move on to, you know what, S tier. Pika. Yeah. This is the fruit that everyone's been talking about, you know, ever since the game came out. Or not the game came out, ever since this fruit came out. And there's a good reason why. Let's say you're boss farming, light ray, lasers. Even if, like, a glass cannon, you're going to do, like, 25 per tick with this. You know how good that is? Jewels of Light. If you push someone into a corner like a Nell, their health is just gonna go away. There's nothing they can do about it. It's so good. Light Kick is amazing as a combo extender. You're trying to combo someone, then you want to finish it off, just Light Kick them, do 100 damage. Light Launch.
It's kinda broken.
Light Launch has long range. It's really fast. You can predict where people are going. You can hold it for like 10 seconds, and you can block break with it. It's really good. Thing is, in a PvP sense, it's not as good, but for ship farming, for boss farming, for clapping on some new people in Publix, this thing is amazing. What else is there to say?
Pretty good for ship farming too. Not the best, but it can be pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. The Goro, no, let's put that in front of Pika. Because,
Grow.
yes, one, don't even need much in it, does meaty damage. This thing, like, meaty damage. Seriously. The lightning paralyzation, a great combo extender, great for just mid combos and all that. You can do maybe like 90 damage just in a single combo from this little thing. You can do the little kick thing. I forgot what it's called because I don't really pay attention. I just spam R at people. You can block break them. It does, 100 damage? If you're a glass cannon like I was, 115 damage. It's great for combos. Next, Lightning Wrath. Would you guys like to explain how scary it is?
I will
It
explain
could
that.
be like an
and-
ultimate. If they made it the ultimate, no one would like pay attention. It does like 150, 200 damage on its own if you have enough points. It's scary.
If you're lucky enough to get the golden pole, it makes it so much better.
No, okay, let's be fair though. The golden pole is so slow, and if I miss one of my moves, if a golden pole if a golden pole user misses one of their moves, they're kind of screwed, because you can just hit them. You can just cancel it really easily, and plus the damage buff is not too good. The golden pole is kind of overestimated, not gonna lie. But still.
I think the best way to summarize how good Goro is that even arguably its worst move, Lightning Paralyzation, is still an amazing combo extender that can be used really well.
No,
I
honestly,
think that's the best way to
I would say
describe
the
it.
worst move is Lightning Dragon, because Paralyzation, you can zone people. They're not going to walk in. They're going to have to do a ranged move. But Dragon takes 2 seconds to start up. It only does like 80 damage. It's so nice. But it can't snipe.
It's still a really good move, even though it's
Still.
like, that's probably the best way to describe it.
If Light had some kind of like Light Dragon, that'd be so useful. It's still a really good move. It's just on the fruit this busted, on the fruit this good for combos, for casuals, for really just doing anything you want. That move that's still really good looks bad compared to everything else that's busted.
Yeah.
Legit, if you're ship farming, a whole gallon can be taken down with one lightning ball or thunder green. Now, public, if someone sees a lightning strike, they're either leaving the game or getting on their fastest boat and dipping. That's how we used to be. Like, you don't want to fight a Goro. You do not want to fight a Goro user, okay? You do not want to.
We forgot Mera.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
did.
add Mera. Because
Yeah,
Mera
okay.
is kind of like a weird topic. But
Yeah, we should probably do
next,
that at the end.
okay, next, Phoenix. Very obvious S tier. And you want to know why? This kind of applies with Goro too. You don't even have to put much into fruit, and it'd still be busted. Because if you, let's say, main black, like sword, whatever, you can just do a whole combo and then add on to it. Either with Phoenix, you just heal, or use the talons, or do the burn move, or Goro, you can just do lightning paralyzation, continue the combo. Like Phoenix,
Because
legit,
like the Stardust,
you heal
its
it all.
moves like the like even its 2 attacking moves, which are like kind of underwhelming as attacking moves, the fireballs and like Starburst Stream or whatever. Even they can be used really effectively. Starburst Stream can do a lot of damage, and the fireballs, you can just transform, use fireballs, then transform out, and then just go back to comboing. Like, that's a pretty good move.
And what else is to mention, you can fly up to someone, combo them, and if they ever did any damage to you in that fight, while let's say you did a coiler, just take that second to like fly away and heal or something. If you wanna camp like that, you honestly can pull that off. It'd be really dirty, but you can just heal back a lot in an actual 1v1. Except for your opponent has good range. You can just heal like everything back and then continue to combo. It's so good.
Yeah, it's kind of busted.
And it doesn't matter how much stamina you really have, because every time you heal, it's like 1% of your stamina. So, you don't even need much in stamina for this fruit. Anyways, what else is there to mention? I mean, the fly, the attacking moves, the healing, the talons. What else is there really to mention? Oh, team play. Think about it, in arena. Just heal your whole team. Just hide, a barrier user blocks everything, and the Phoenix user just heals your whole team. What are they gonna do? Nothing.
They can't really do anything.
It's broken. Like, fruit, I can understand why it's so rare. Like, it's broken. Shouldn't be that rare.
Yeah,
I feel like that's stupid, but I get it.
Anyways, now the last fruit, Mera. Okay, a lot of you people are gonna be like, oh, Mera's so bad, does no damage, all the users are trash. No, listen, Mera's Flame Pillar is basically an ultimate. The Die-In Pie, it takes a second just for the small version, it can still do a lot of damage. The burn, don't get me started on the burn. Fireflies is a combo extender, which adds burn. So let's say you just did 150 damage combo, add some burn, that's an extra 100 damage. If you put enough into fruit. And you know how good that is? It's actually annoying to deal with. How the heck are you gonna deal with that?
Mera is really good. The problem is, there's like a ton of good things about it, but the problem is, its damage can be a bit lackluster.
Yeah.
Some of its moves kind of alter in damage. And I wouldn't call it as good as like any of the fruits in S tier, so I think A tier probably best tier for it.
I think the two good things about it though, it's a mix-up. Well, no, the one good thing that's like really stands out is just how much of a mix-up it is. Someone can be on aggressive and tries to rush you one more time, just do a Flame Pillar. And they're screwed over. They go flying away, take 150 damage if you don't even have a lot into it. Like 200 or more if you have enough into it. As in like 400 into it. And the burn thing is, okay, the problem is, if you stay away from a Mero user, they can't really do anything about that. You can just kind of block the burn and take a little less damage. And the Flame Fist is easy to dodge. So, when it comes to that, Mero, you have to be aggressive. You have to make sure your opponent is scared. And you have to, like, prioritize just getting them to burn up and die.
Best way to play Mera is fear tactic.
Yeah. And best way to play against Mera is just don't be afraid.
Yeah. Don't be a little coward baby boy.
No, if you want to walk away, you can. If you want to rush them, you can against a Mera. Just be sure to be careful, be smart, and don't just do whatever the heck you want against a Mera user. That's what they thrive on. They will find you and kill you like that. Mera users, like, legit, Mera is just the fruit that can punish you so well. So you have to be careful. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, PvP. Let's go over this quick. Barrier, defensive, not that good because you need to find stuff for it to be useful. Bomb, good for mobility to catch opponents. Good for with mines, zoning techniques, all that. Mero, I mean the PvP rare. What is there to say?
You might be in mind to move Mero up to B tier for PvP. I might be in the mind, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Be good for PvP.
For PvP, definitely. Oh wait, just saying on the last one, Fly for Phoenix is just really good for like everything.
Yeah.
But in PvP, it's even better. Wanna know why? In Arena, you can just run.
Yeah,
like
right.
you can just run. Like what
My
the heck?
specialty.
You can just fly away and heal. It's so annoying. I'm gonna have to bump this up to an A, because if you have a lot of skill, like, you're gonna slap some people. Magu, I'm gonna move it behind Mero, just because if people actually know what they're doing, they can just block, and then dodge when you're doing the Magma Hound, that block bricks or whatever it's called.
Pika might be only an A tier for Pika.
Yeah, I would agree. I would know, I main Pika for like 2 months, a month and a half, like a month and a half. Only 2 moves are really viable. Mirror Kick? You know how many times Pika users have used Mirror Kick in Arena that I fought against? And how many times they get punished for that? As soon as they're in the air, I can hit you with a range move. When you fall, you know how much I can combo? Like, you know how much I can just hit you with that? Pika's just so
Yeah.
bad with mirror kick. It's so predictable. The light lunge and light kick are amazing. Light lunge is like amazing for PvP. Imagine that on Goro. Just an easy
Oh,
block
no.
break. Imagine that. But yeah. And then Mera, I'm gonna have to move this down because the majority of the Mera users are absolute dog. And if someone blocks or knows how to really counter you and is not afraid to get their hands dirty and fight you, then you're probably gonna get squashed.
I think I'd keep Mera in A. for
Probably
this, but
behind-
I don't know.
Probably behind he, kind of like a far away.
Probably the worst in A, but I'd keep it in A.
Probably like a far away, kind of.
Yeah.
What the heck did I just do?
Do.
How do I do that? How do I move that
I don't
back
know.
down?
Here, everyone. Mero is at 8. That's
Not anymore. Okay, gravity. Arena 5v5s, it's really good. 1v1s, I wouldn't really say as much.
I think 1v1s it can do well.
Yeah, but if
Because
the
like
combos are getting
combos work
patched,
really well for it.
the combos are getting patched, and if you're left open after almost every move, I think you can get countered for that. So I'll say it's behind he, but in front of Mero.
Yeah, still an A tier though.
And then these two are just staying here, but Goro, I would say, be in front of Phoenix just because in 1v1 scenarios, Goro would clap a Phoenix if you were to be that close to each other. But in a 5v5s, Phoenix would win. I don't really know. And then Suke, do I have to explain this?
No. Visibility, rock throw.
Yeah.
It's easy. Like
You can
come on.
infinite combo someone with the rock throw. Just keep hitting them, do a little Rokoshiki, do like the try and impale them, rock throw, add an extra 100 something damage. You know how good that is?
Not even to mention its ultimate where you just blow up the moon. Like
Yeah, definitely.
not even to mention.
You just destroy all of Earth, of course. That's why you all should eat
Yeah.
it. But in a 1v1s, you just go invisible. They can't find you. They totally can't see your team color thing above your head. So, busted. You know.
Yeah. Good.
So I think I'm happy with this, honestly. Should I put Pika above Magma?
I actually
Yeah.
would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pika
because
above
light
Magma.
kick would laser you. If a smart Pika user adds it as a combo extender. And their dash. Pika's dash is really good, so you can add Black Light to it, so I'd say it's higher than that. And a dedicated Mero user, they're scary, okay? Their ultimate,
John,
scary.
I would say for Pika, it would be really good, but if someone just uses a light ray, you're screwed.
That is true,
Well, you
but Light Ray, you
Light
can
Ray.
easily cancel it. And you can
You
predict
can also
it.
escape out of it fairly easily.
Yeah. Kind of like a Magma Swamp. But, okay, are we confident in this?
I feel good about this tier.
Yeah, this is the PvP
Yeah.
side. And then, yeah. Okay, so I think this is...
probably-
I kind of want to move Mera like a little... It'd probably be a high B tier or a low A. So,
Dude,
I don't know.
Bari.
Consider it like B plus.
Bari is an F, Ethan. No other way around it.
How?
No. I mean,
It
it's...
blocks both the sun and the thunder breeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. It's just defensive. You can't really do anything other than.
And you're still wasting, how many points you have to do just for the sphere move?
Only 10.
I'm pretty sure it was 20. Still, I mean, yeah, that's not even a lot, to be fair.
No, it's
But
10.
then again, okay, yeah, that's not even a lot, to be fair. But then again, just think of bomb. You can just do mines. You can add to combos. You have actual mobility.
I beat Eric when he had a bomb and I had a Bari.
Thing is, you had a lot more time with the Bari. That was his
You also had freaking 300 points into sword and would deal half my health with one dragon move.
Correction, 400.
That's not any
yeah.
better. But yeah, I think this is enough to end the video. So tell us what you think in the comments. Tell Eric if he's insulting Barrier too much. Tell Ethan if Barrier is bad. I want to hear you guys argue. So yeah, thank you for
not.
watching. Go tell Ethan Barrier is bad. Tell him in the comments. Okay.
Let
thank
us
you.
know that Mera is actually an F tier because that's apparently that's where you think it is.
Yeah, explain to me why that would be true. Anyways, thank you for watching. And yeah, subscribe.